Salut mon pote, comment ça va? In this video, we are going to review what we call les pronoms relatifs simples. So, qui, que, dont et où. Qui et que are quite easy, I think. You usually see them early in your French journey. Dont et où are a bit more tricky. Où is very easy, dont is maybe a bit more tricky. I will really do my best today to explain them to you in the easiest way possible. Alright? We are going to do a lot of practice exercises today. So I would like you to take a notebook or a sheet of paper and a pen. Put any distraction away. Put the video in full screen to take the best advantage of this. And let's get going. Quick note before starting. I think the last video that I released on the YouTube channel was about COD and COE. There is no point in watching this video if you're not clear with what is a COD and a COE. I will not review this topic in this video, but you need to understand what is a COD and a COE to understand how to use them. Like it's one of the topics where COD and COE notions are needed, okay? So if you are not 100% clear with what is COD and COE, please go check out the video that I made where I talk about this. Let's go! Qui, que, dont et où. This is going to be heavy grammar today, the kind of grammar that makes you question why you started to learn French in the beginning. Starting with the easiest one, which will be qui. But all of them, basically, I'm oversimplifying a bit, but basically, the point of using this pronoun relative is to merge two ideas, two sentences together without being heavy, without repeating yourself. Okay? This is going to be clear to you. So, like I said, let's start with qui, the easiest one. The pictures that you see here are pictures of what we call in France HLM, hébergement à loyer modéré. These are buildings that are built specifically for people who don't have a lot of money, usually in the suburb part of the cities. I think many countries have the same logic. And we can say that c'est un logement pour les gens qui n'ont pas beaucoup d'argent. It's a housing for people who don't have a lot of money. Okay? What is this qui right here? You know? What is this pronoun? Eh ben, c'est un logement pour les gens. It's a housing for some people. Okay? And these people, they don't have a lot of money. Okay? Donc, c'est un logement pour les gens qui n'ont pas beaucoup d'argent. What I am highlighting here is this idea of merging two sentences together, of merging two ideas together. When you have this sentence, you have this idea that this is a housing, and this is for people who don't have a lot of money. You have the idea that this housing is for people, and that these people, they don't have a lot of money. You have two ideas together. And you merge them using qui. Why am I using qui and not que or dont or où? In this sentence here, ces gens n'ont pas beaucoup d'argent. What is ces gens from a grammatical point of view? Is it a verb? No, right? Is it the COD of something? No. Is it the COE of something? No. It's the sujet of the sentence. Ces gens n'ont pas beaucoup d'argent. It's literally the sujet, just like je n'ai pas d'argent. I don't have money. Je is the sujet. Ces gens n'ont pas beaucoup d'argent. Ces gens is the sujet of the sentence. Right? Look at this. C'est une maison. Cette maison est très vieille. So, this is a house. First idea. This house is very old. Second idea. How can I merge these two sentences together? How can I merge them? I know that I will use qui to replace un sujet. Because this is the purpose of qui. The definition of qui is a pronoun that we use to replace un sujet. Okay? So, how can I merge these two sentences together? Well, look at this sentence here. Cette maison est très vieille. What is the sujet of the sentence here? Every time I ask a question like this to the, to the camera. If you want, you can pause the video to really think about it. I actually encourage you to do so. Well, the sujet is cette maison, right? Cette maison est très vieille. This house is very old. So the subject of the sentence is this house. So now, how can I merge these two sentences together using qui? I think you get it, right? C'est une maison qui est très vieille. This is a house that is very old. You get my point? C'est une maison is not an interesting sentence. Like, there's not much, to work with in this sentence. It's a house. Okay, great. Like, what are you trying to tell me? But you still have this notion of merging two sentences together. Okay? C'est une maison qui est très vieille. It's a house that is very old. Same exercise here. C'est l'homme. It's the man. It's him. It's the man. Il m'a aidé. Passé composé. He helped me. How can I merge these two sentences together? Do you get it? What is the sujet here? Il, right? Il m'a aidé. He helped me. Il m'a aidé. Donc, c'est l'homme qui m'a aidé. It's the man who helped me. Like, oh look, yeah, that's him. That's the man who helped me, like, 1 hour ago. C'est l'homme qui m'a aidé. And I'm using qui to replace the sujet. Ok? Très bien. Now I'm going to move directly to que, and then we do a practice exercise using qui and que. So, okay? Because usually we study them together, and you've probably seen them, like, already, both of them. So I'm doing qui et que together, and then we will switch to dont et où. Now, look at this. So we put qui on the side, now focus on que, and then practice exercise. Look at this sentence here. C'est la banane que j'ai mangée. I still have two ideas. C'est une banane. J'ai mangé cette banane. C'est la banane que j'ai mangée. It's the banana that I ate. You have two ideas here. If I want to say, yeah, it's the banana that I ate, you have these two ideas. C'est une banane, j'ai mangé cette banane. What is banane in the sentence? Is it the sujet? No, right? J'ai mangé cette banane. I ate this banana. J'ai mangé quoi? Cette banane. So, cette banane is the of the verb manger. It is the C-O-D of the verb manger, right? And here you go. We use que to replace a COD. So qui et que, they serve the same purpose, but we use qui to replace un sujet, que to replace a COD. From my point of view, this is as far as it is interesting to go in terms of grammar explanation. The rest is practice to get the logic little by little, to get it going in your mind, okay? Like, as long as you understand, okay, qui for sujet, que for COD, the rest is practice, okay? J'ai mangé quoi? Cette banane. Cette banane is a COD, so I use the pronoun que to merge the two sentences together. C'est la banane que j'ai mangée. This is the banana that I ate. Très bien. And if maybe you are wondering, wait, j'ai mangé is passé composé. And why am I putting a E? Because I learned that with the auxiliaire avoir, I shouldn't put E for féminin and S for pluriel. I should just leave the participe passé as it is. If you ask this question, it's a very good question, and the answer is in the COD. But this is not a video about passé composé. C'est un film. Nous allons voir ce film. Okay? That's a movie. We're going to see this movie. What is the COD of the second sentence? Nous allons voir quoi? Nous allons voir ce film. So how can I merge these two sentences together? C'est le film que nous allons voir. Okay? Now you might be wondering, why am I changing un into le? Well, it's to make the sentence more natural, right? You don't say, it's a movie that we're going to see. You say, yeah, it's the movie that we're going to see. Like, oh yeah, you know, have you seen Dune 2? Yeah, that's the movie that we're going to see. Okay? C'est le film que nous allons voir. And now, I want you to try to think in your mind. Let's imagine if I was saying, oui, c'est le film qui nous allons voir. Do you get like, oh no, it doesn't sound right. C'est le film qui nous allons voir. No, I don't know how to explain it, but it doesn't sound good. Something is off. C'est le film que nous allons voir. Yeah, okay, this one, all right. Now it clicks, it sounds great. Okay? Maybe you don't have this feeling yet of the sound, but if you don't have it, that's perfectly fine. If you have it, congratulations. And if you don't have it, it will come. Don't worry, definitely. C'est une femme. It's a woman. Il aime cette femme. He loves this woman. I let you do it. How can you merge these two sentences together? What is the COD here? Il aime qui? Il aime cette femme. So, c'est la femme qu'il aime. It's the woman that he loves. Okay? And something interesting to note here. Que becomes, as you should probably know, que becomes QU apostrophe in front of a vowel. Which is not the case for qui. Okay? So this is a rule that we made to distinguish two of them, because if we have QU apostrophe, how do you know if it was supposed to be qui or que? Then it's always 100%, not 99%, 100% in this context, que, because qui cannot be shortened in QU apostrophe. Okay? If you have qui plus a vowel, then you just say like qui a, qui you, etc. That's it. Très bien. Practice exercise now with qui et que. C'est Marie. Marie a mangé le chocolat. I let you merge these two sentences together. C'est bon? So you can make two sentences here. One using qui, one using que. Try to make two sentences. One is easier than the other. Let's look at it. Marie is the sujet of the sentence. Right? Marie a mangé le chocolat. Marie est le sujet. Marie a mangé quoi? Le chocolat. So, really try to pause the video here and you make two sentences, one using qui and one using que. C'est bon? You can take notes on your notebook and everything. Hein? Eh ben, c'est Marie qui a mangé le chocolat. And you can see here that I'm using qui to replace le sujet Marie. And to insist on it then, c'est Marie qui a mangé le chocolat. It's Marie who ate the chocolate. Like, who ate the chocolate? It's Marie who ate the chocolate. Ou bien, c'est le chocolat que Marie a mangé. What is this chocolate? Oh yeah, it's the chocolate that Marie ate earlier. Okay? C'est le chocolat que Marie a mangé. So, two different sentences going towards two different directions using two different pronouns. Alright? You can really pause the video here and read the sentences, listen to my explanation again if you have to, and really get a feeling of these sentences and what they are insisting on. Okay? Using this pronoun. Like I say, c'est Marie qui a mangé le chocolat. I'm insisting on the sujet of the sentence. It's her who ate the chocolate. Or, c'est le chocolat que Marie a mangé. No, I'm insisting on the COD, which was le chocolat. Okay. I think I like this slide actually. I think it's quite easy to understand how one pronoun helps you to replace the sujet of the sentence, which is Marie, and one pronoun helps you to replace the COD of the sentence, which is the chocolate. So you can pause here, really get a feeling of the logic of this pronoun here. All right? And so now that we had fun, I let you with this less fun exercise. So it's really straightforward. I will ask you to pause the video here and you fill in the blanks with qui et que. I mean, qui or que, right? C'est bon? Did you do it? If you want to take your time to do this, you can even copy down the whole sentences on your notebook. C'est parti. Le livre que je lis est intéressant parce que je lis quoi? Je lis le livre, donc COD. Je visite un appartement qui est dans cet immeuble. L'appartement est dans cet immeuble, donc l'appartement is a sujet. J'ai une sœur qui s'appelle... I will not review all of them, I will just review a few. J'ai une sœur qui s'appelle Lisa. The idea behind it is ma sœur s'appelle Lisa, donc it's a sujet, I use qui. Le pain que tu fais est vraiment bon. The bread that you are doing is really good. So, what are you doing? Bread. I'm doing bread, okay? Le pain is COD, donc que. There is no trick, no trap or anything here. Every sentence follows the same logic, so you might have mistakes, and that's perfectly fine. But there shouldn't be any sentence where you question why it's like this. If you see qui, I'm replacing un sujet. If you see que, I'm replacing a COD. Alright? Perfect. Now, if you feel a bit tired because you really took your time, this is now the time to take a break and maybe come back to the video another day. Because now we go into another topic, which is don. Alright, so really now it's time to, like, switching topics, it's time to take a break if you have to. If you're still here, let's go. Now it gets a bit more technical here, okay? J'ai vu le film dont tu m'as parlé. I saw the movie you told me about. Why am I using don and not qui and not que here? Why is this don doing here? J'ai vu le film dont tu m'as parlé. I saw the movie you told me about. I still have two ideas here. First idea is that I saw a movie. And second idea is that you told me about this movie before. So we still have this notion of merging two ideas together. Now, I can ask a question about this sentence. J'ai vu le film dont tu m'as parlé. Tu m'as parlé de quoi? What did you tell me about? Tu m'as parlé de ce film. So it seems like I can use dont to replace something, which is actually like an object in the sentence, that is introduced by the question de quoi? Tu m'as parlé de quoi? De ce film. So dont replaces something introduced by de quoi. And you can notice, by the way, that dont is located in the sentence right before the action. Like, tu m'as parlé de quoi? This tu m'as parlé in the sentence here, dont is right before it. Dont is right before the action about which I ask the question de quoi. Okay? Other example. J'ai vu l'homme dont tu m'as parlé. I saw the man you told me about. Maybe, there's someone specific working at the counter of the supermarket. Oh yeah, j'ai vu l'homme dont tu m'as parlé. I saw the man you told me about. Tu m'as parlé de quoi? Non. I'm talking about a human being right here. So, tu m'as parlé de qui? Who did you tell me about? Tu m'as parlé de cet homme. You told me about this man. So, just like I can use dont to replace something that was introduced by de quoi, same goes for de qui. Which is logical, right? Because when we study, for example, the COD goes the same for asking the question quoi or qui. We don't make much difference in French usually between quoi et qui. Qui is for people, quoi is for things, but grammatically they work in the same way, you know. So it's absolutely logical that they go together here, just like for COD. Okay, and we still have two IDs. First ID is that I saw a man. Second ID is that you told me about him before, right? So I saw the man that you told me about before. Once again, dont is right before the action about which I ask the question de qui. Dont tu m'as parlé de qui. Last example. C'est la ville dont je suis parti. This is the city that I left, basically. Yeah. C'est la ville, this is the city, dont je suis parti. It's like I was living in this city before, but I have left this city. That's the city that I left in the past. Okay? Here the question is like, je suis parti d'où? Which is very similar to de quoi or de qui. But now I'm talking about a place. So by right, I should ask d'où. But it's still a really similar idea, you know. C'est la ville dont je suis parti. Je suis parti de où? Okay, so the apostrophe is de. Is de in front of a vowel, right? Je suis parti d'où? I left where? Like, where did I left from? Basically, okay. Like, from where did I live? From where did I live in the past? I have left from this city. C'est la ville dont je suis parti. So, we use dont to replace something that is also introduced by d'où. So basically, we use dont to replace stuff that are introduced by de quoi, de qui, de où. Okay? Which is a subtle difference between que, for example, that we use to replace something introduced by quoi or qui. Okay? That's it. As always, dont is always right before the action about which you ask the question. Here the action is je suis parti, right? It's the action, right? Je suis parti. I have left. I can ask the question je suis parti d'où? Je suis parti de cette ville. So dont is merging the two sentences, focusing on what is introduced by the question d'où. D'où? De cette ville. And so dont is right before the action je suis parti. Those three sentences that we have just seen are really, really similar in the way that they are built. Okay? I took easy examples on purpose like this. They are really similar. Ok? Très bien. Je vais travailler dans une entreprise. I am going to work in a company. Tu m'as parlé de cette entreprise. You told me about this company. Tu m'as parlé de quoi? Tu m'as parlé de cette entreprise, right? Tu m'as parlé de quoi? Tu m'as parlé de cette entreprise. How can I merge these two sentences together using dont? Do you have it? Je vais travailler dans l'entreprise dont tu m'as parlé. I will work in the company you told me about. I will work in the company that you told me about. Okay? You can take a few seconds here to let this sink in logically. Très bien. Le Brésil est un pays. Brazil is a country. Ils reviennent de ce pays. They are coming back from this country. Ils reviennent d'où? Where are they coming back from? They are coming back from this country. Ils reviennent de ce pays. So, how can I merge these two sentences together? Ça va? Le Brésil est le pays dont ils reviennent. Brazil is the country that they are coming back from. Okay? You can see that we are one small level above qui et que, right? In the complexity of the sentences. And it starts to get a bit useless to try to translate them word for word in English. Like, it doesn't really fit anymore. As we have seen just now, que and dont are really similar in the way that they are used, because we use que to replace something that is introduced by quoi or qui. We use dont to replace something that is introduced by de quoi or de qui, with a bonus of de ou, right? So actually, it is a very common mistake in French, even for French people, to mistake que and dont. And it's usually seen, it will not sound so good what I'm going to say right now, but it's the truth. It is usually seen as a sign of poor educational background when people speak and they mistake que et dont. Like, it's common to hear this, and usually when you hear this, you feel like the person doing this mistake probably did not go, like, I don't know, all the way to high school. Like, it's the cliché about it. That's what I'm saying, okay? So here's an exercise about que et dont. I think you already know what you have to do. I would like you to pause the video here, fill in the blanks with que or dont. C'est bon? Let's go. Here we go. L'auto dont il rêve est italienne. The car that he's dreaming of is Italian. Why? Parce que il rêve de quoi? Il rêve de l'auto. C'est un projet dont je m'occupe personnellement. This is a project that I take care of personally. Je m'occupe de quoi? De ce projet. Donc, c'est un projet dont je m'occupe personnellement. La robe que tu portes est très jolie. Tu portes de quoi? No, right? Doesn't exist. Tu portes quoi? Tu portes une robe. Donc, la robe que tu portes est très jolie. So, the idea here is really about each action. Is the question de quoi or de qui, or is it quoi and qui? Il rêve de quoi? Dont. Je m'occupe de quoi? Dont. Tu portes quoi? Que. J'ai besoin de quoi? Dont. Ok? Très bien. It's the same logic for everything. If one sentence doesn't seem logical for you, maybe you can ask in the comment of the video, maybe. But the answer is in the verb. Okay? If to a verb you ask quoi, you will use que. If to a verb, tout le monde a peur, de quoi, you ask de quoi, or de qui, you will use dont. Okay? That's it. And we're left with our last pronoun of the day, which is ou, which is easier than dont, to be honest. Okay? So, we use dont to replace things that are introduced by de quoi or de qui or d'où. We use que to replace things introduced by quoi or qui. So, dont replaces 3 things, que replaces 2 things. So we're left with one bonus thing here, which is things that are introduced by the question où. If you get this logic, you're perfect. I mean, you have everything, like you have the French logic perfectly. Okay. C'est la maison où Marie habite. I still have 2 ideas here. C'est une maison, so that's a house. Et Marie habite dans cette maison. Marie, she lives in this house. Okay? So, c'est la maison où Marie habite. That's the house where Marie lives. So I'm sure you get the logic already. Marie habite où? Marie habite dans cette maison. Okay? So, où replaces a place that is introduced by the question où? You know, Marie habite où? Dans cette maison. c'est la maison où Marie habite. So who replaces a place. And something that is very interesting in French, I don't know how it is in your language, but we also use who similarly to replace something else, not only places, but we consider places to be very similar to something else. C'est l'été où j'avais 14 ans. It was the summer when I was 14 years old. Donc, I still have two ideas here. C'était l'été. It was the summer. J'avais 14 ans cet été. I was 14 years old this summer. But you can see that this summer is not a place, actually. It's a time. It's a period of time, like the summer when I was 14 years old. I cannot say j'avais 14 ans où. The question here is quand, right? So we actually use où to equally replace places and times. Because we consider, from a grammatical point of view, in French, we consider spans of time to be similar to places where things happen, which I feel is, interesting from an abstract, conceptual point of view. But, that's it. That's really all there is to it. And honestly, if qui is obvious for you, if que is okay for you, if dont is okay for you, then où is only logical, and you're already comfortable with it. C'est une ville, so that's a city. Je suis né dans cette ville. I am born in this city. How would I merge those two sentences together? Je suis né où? Je suis né dans cette ville. So, c'est la ville où je suis né. That's the city where I was born. Ok? Très bien. Other example for time, this time. Ce jour-là, j'ai passé l'examen. So, on that day, I took the exam. Ce jour-là, j'étais malade. On that day, I was sick. Ok? Le jour où j'ai passé l'examen, j'étais malade. You can also say it the other way around, right? But the day where I took the exam, I was sick. Le jour où j'ai passé l'examen, j'étais malade. Très bien. So we consider the day, which is a span of time, to be similar grammatically to a place. It's like spans of time are like places that you can inhabit, grammatically speaking. Which is kind of a romantic idea, actually. I think this is why I like it. And it's very interesting. Oh, anyway. Okay, let's go. It's 35 minutes of video already. Ultimate exercise of the day. Qui, que, dont, où. Here you go. Yeah, I have put mega practice exercise. I forgot to mention it before, but I admit being a bit lazy. I don't do these exercises by myself. I usually copy and paste exercises that I find online, so I put the source here. And if you like these exercises and you want to do more, I encourage you go to Google, you write qui, que, dont, où, exercice, PDF, and you will have 50 pages of exercises about this that you can do by yourself. So you fill in the blanks, you pause the video here, fill in the blanks with qui, que, dont, où. C'est bon? That's summary of everything we have seen in this video. Let's go. Très bien. Last slide of this video. We have reached the end. You can see your sentences here. Pause the video to see if you have all your answers correct and if you get the logic. We have seen everything for you here. The logic is always the same. There's no trap, no trick. Je connais bien le pays où il va. Il va où? Il va dans ce pays. So I know the country where he's going to. the key here is really il va où, so I use où. Voici un animal dont tu apprécieras la compagnie. Here's an animal that you will appreciate the company of. Something like you're going to like the company of this animal. Tu apprécieras la compagnie de quoi? De cet animal. So I use dont. J'ai une amie qui parle peu. Mon ami parle peu. So mon ami, une amie is the sujet of the sentence. I use qui. Tu n'as pas goûté la tarte que j'ai cuisinée. You did not try the pie that I have cooked. J'ai cuisiné quoi? J'ai cuisiné une tarte. Donc la tarte que j'ai cuisinée. Yep, that's it. That's it. You should be like I said before, you might have mistakes. It's perfectly fine. You're still learning, so don't blame yourself for doing a few mistakes. It's okay. I mean, if you have mistakes for every sentence, there's an issue. But if you have a few mistakes, it's perfectly fine. But there's a difference between making a mistake and, I mean, you have to understand why you made a mistake, and you have to understand why actually this is the right answer. Basically, that's what I mean. Okay. So you may have made a few mistakes, but you should be able here to understand all the answers. And I will let you with this. We're done for today. Félicitations. That was quite a heavy topic. If you have watched all the video in one go, it's really not easy. You might want to take a nap to let all the knowledge sink in. Like I say, usually this one is really academic studying, but it's only by practicing and listening to some French every day, trying to speak as much as possible, writing a bit, watching movies, listening to songs, reading French, a bit every day from different sources and everything, that this will get logical for you. And you can play a small game if you want, which is you read the sentences, but you use a wrong pronoun instead, and you try to see if you hear it like that, if you hear that it sounds wrong, to make your ear used to using this pronoun. Don't worry, it might look difficult right now, but it will become very easy in the future. Okay? I'm speaking way too much. À bientôt mon pote, prends soin de toi, bisous.